they come out from there. A lot of Nigerians get their own reservations about waiting Shele. Some presidential candidates no come, some send representative. But people still get problem with that one. Say, this na presidential meeting where they bring all the presidential candidates together. How on a take see that matter? Your principal have been dropped release about the thing with Shele. Say some way send representatives, they okay. But some of them will not even show how it will be. What do you would like to talk about this one? Make we even clarify and make we hear from you.
Well, I greet you now.
We greet you, sir.
I greet you now. I thank you, and I greet all the viewers.
Yes, sir.
Within our house.
Yes, sir.
The matter, you know, because you see, presidency now one. One president day, vice president go day. Now that take Oga Rabi Okonkozo talk say, well, even better as somebody respecting a send person.
Okay.
We can represent them. Person will not come at all. Invite not come. You know, show maybe respects for the organizers and for people generally. But my own talk there be say, yes, the campaign they rigorous and even plenty events.
Okay.
And at times it go clash.
Okay.
At times they not go fit come. It good make vice president go. But when you they drive motor or you they fly aeroplane, it better make we know waiting the pilot himself get for mind and get for head and sabi do. Because not be the vice go they do am all the time. If the vice go do am all the time, make we begin know now. But the most important thing be say Nigerians than they hand the day. Now then go see say this Baba not come here. This Baba not come here. Anywhere where he go read book. When he come to question answer, consultant go the answer. He showing us say something they there. But
you know, some people go still talk, say even your own principal.
Yes.
Arewa meeting.
Arewa, make I tell you.
And that
you know why?
Hang on. Still show a face.
My own principal. Hang on, make I explain that one. Make I explain that one. Now I go begin say am now. The Arewa forum we do. He write letter beforehand. Say some of these people, they organize them, in get problem with them. Not be all of them, because you know, at that Arewa forum, na different group organize them. He say some of the key people, in get problem with them. Then they hang on. No, he stop. When you did live TV, you are experienced journalist, then he mess you up. When you did live TV.
Yeah, but you get the option of not answering some questions.
Hang on. If he did there, they say, what do you do? They say, I don't want to answer that. I don't trust you. Yeah, people not going to understand. It better as he write that letter beforehand.
All right.
And we tell them, say, we get 4 months. Okay. In a go see us round. Both town hall, both debates, even rally in a go see them.
All right.
Concourse will not get waiting in one hide.
All right, make we just believe, say, henceforth,
in Agosian,
always
everywhere
the show face. Now make we just waka enter the main talk. Now, why you think say your candidate Rabi Kwankwaso of the NNPP might be the best choice for Nigeria?
Okay, thank you. Make I talk and quick. We they talk about all the presidential candidates. You see the best choice yesterday. If it not be the best choice tomorrow, it depends on waiting that country they face at that time, or waiting the business they face at that time.
Okay.
If you know, the one way Nigerians go understand, at times, Mourinho go use this player. At times he go bench him, depending on the match where they front. We all know the problem with the Nigerian. Make we not begin talk am now. Inflation, insecurity, this, that. We all know the problem. One. Rabi Musa Kwankwaso, he get more experience, better experience than any of them. I tell you why. Okay. 17 years civil servant. Deputy Speaker, House of Reps, Abiola time, SDP. Constituent Assembly. to frame constitution. Governor, 1999, governor for 4 years. He lose. Minister for Defense, we are talking about insecurity now, for 3 years. Not ambassador, but envoy to Darfur and Somalia during their civil war. International diplomatic experience. Board member, NDDC, representing Northwest, where he come from Kano. Board member. He resigned from that board because he said sharp practices there. Then he come back again, do governor, second term, 4 years, up till 2015. That 4 years now like magic. That I'm waiting, then they take talk one cause till tomorrow. And then, of course, he do Senate for 4 years. Tell me who get that? Legislative and whatever. Most of them, the others, we done the government. The other two, where would they talk, where would they look? Then don't do governor 2 times. Oga for Lagos, he do Senate for a short time as well. You understand? I want to do vice president 2 times.
All right.
So I tell you, and I ain't get the political will. When Kwankwaso say I go do this, he go do him. You know, then get one group Kwankwasia, ask them. When they say Kwankwasia, the answer for the whole North, then go say Amana. Amana means trust of the people.
Okay, Ladipo, make we play something where, from the debate that happened, the yesterday event we shared, so that make people go watch and make them see waiting Oga Council use him out, TikTok. Make we check them out.
I was in Nottingham University, where I had my master's. And after my technical education, I joined RECA. I started in 1975. I rose from an artisan, craftsman, technical officer, then engineer, and I left service in 1991 as a principal water engineer. I then joined politics. In 1992, I was member of the House and elected Deputy Speaker of the House of Reps in 1992. I was an elected delegate to the Constitutional Conference in 1994 to 95. I was Governor of Kano State, 1999 to 2003. I was Minister of Defense, then advisor to President on Darfur and Somalia. In 2003 to 2007. 2007, I was appointed a representative of the Northwest geopolitical zone in the NDDC.
Okay, I believe we don't hear waiting Oga Council. They give us breakdown as like waiting just talk just now.
The beginning of the debate.
Yeah, waiting you just talk just now. Talking about the experience where you don't get. Yes. Now, if we just say we'll take you up on that conversation where you make, and because a lot of Nigerians will they look at waiting the person don't do and how far they have come. Yeah. And seeing the strength of your candidate, looking from the things where you don't yarn, you feel say this now enough a reason where Nigerians go talk say, okay, this man, because of these things where he don't do, we go trust him with that presidential seat. As the case
now, you see, when you now want pick anybody where they house, where one pick person where you go vote for, you go look, okay, this person get track record, you go look am. Waiting this person saying one talk, waiting this person talk saying one do. He go look at because the thing where you talk saying one do, it's important. Yes. Because if they look, for example, person won't do particular thing, as I said earlier, if he be say that thing they good, but maybe not be waiting we need at the moment. So the people for house must look, say, okay, waiting you won't do now, waiting you they tell us. That's why people they listen to manifesto. Now another thing, make the person read there, make you do the thing where he talk saying go do. You understand? Plenty of our people, where they go, they know they do waiting that they do. And they know they go back to the masses, say, when I read there, I say this thing not possible, make we do that. They know they do that. That's not the disappointment where our people they get. So based on these two things, Naim. The thing where they cause problem for us for Nigeria, make I open the thing where go make everybody vex. Be say we still this stage where now religion, ethnicity, and all these sentiments where they cloud our eye. Where not they make we shine our eye. Because when some people they there, when then they thief money, when then they incompetent, you know, go be say na Christian or na Muslim, it go be say na that person.
What is the different about NNPC right now that's different from the old order? Now, of course, most of the major stakeholders, them, including the presidential candidate,
Exactly.
Kwankwaso himself,
Yes.
like you talk, in a minister, a senator, a governor, under the old order,
Yes, sir.
PDP, APC, it don't move from one to the other. Now, NNPP. Why Nigerians, they will just say I'm different from that old order?
Wait,
Say
come on.
the same person, the same party, now still they see bring Nigeria reach this level. So why?
He
So
good.
why?
They asked her one question way similar yesterday. He said the fact say, the person say, you know, in a not criticize government. He said one, now constructive criticism mean they do. Two, which criticism reach, where reach the fact say, intel them say, in not there with now. This not be the thing we say we want to do for people. And we know they do. So waiting at the talk, we say, you go see people like Kwankwaso and different people. Where don't they one of those parties before? Yes, at that time, which parties they? When in the PPP, what did he personally do as governor, for instance? You understand? And anybody else wait there anywhere, we move, whether Peter will be or whatever. Yeah, okay. He gets today, it's like going to church. At one time, maybe you'll be Catholic or you'll be Pentecostal. Then you can't move to another church. Not everybody for that church, not be everybody for that church, they bad. You go look, waiting that person will come out there. Waiting make it come out there. Okay, fine. After waiting you even do when you did there. It's like Nigeria, the perfect one. Nigeria, unfortunately for us, when you carry green passports, then go take suspicious side, they look you as you they reach overseas. Does it mean you are a drug baron or 419?
Okay. Ladipo, make we enter some of the matters we know say they concern Nigerians directly at the current situation of the country. Make us just let people know, say the time on our still call us, ask questions, ask Ladipo questions directly regarding the manifesto. May we look at the security situation of the country. And as the things don't be now, a major concern. Security, they affect every part, every sector of the country, both economy, agriculture, and everything. So how this whole, waiting for on a manifesto, on a Ogabin talk say, in they promise to recruit some certain amount of Nigerians into to arm the security personnel them that are over 750,000 people. So how on a go they achieve this one? Seeing the fact say, if you employ people, you go need to empower them financially as well. So how I want to achieve this one?
Well, the first thing we say, the problem where we get with security, as you say, they all encompassing.
Yes.
It don't turn to cancer for Nigeria. So to do them, I must do them in a drastic manner.
Okay.
Now, waiting with the talk for our blueprints, we say, one, when you have about 200 and something to 300 and something thousand policemen to protect 200 and something million. That ratio, they good.
Balance.
More people. Same thing, military. Now, the reason for that is this. You go recall, say, when America won't come out for Iraq, Saddam Hussein time, when they won't bring them to an end. And the first time when they won't quell Afghanistan, then do what then they call surge. That is surge. Now temporary thing. Oga Kwankwaso no talk, say, then go there forever. Now temporary thing. He say, we populate these people.
Okay.
Training, retraining, including those there. Technology and everything. We press, full press. In fact, that manifesto carry promise. They say within 12 months, this thing will come. It will come to a level of whatever. As we they pursue them, if you have about close to 1 million police, you get military combined as well. That means that from them, you go get your border force. Different from just immigration, they stand with slippers for junction. For there, you understand? You get border force. Coastal guard. I know it's a Navy deal. Coastal guard. Forest guard. Because these people, the insurgents, we know, say, then they hide inside bushes.
Yeah.
Our problem be say our borders they porous. One, that not the insurgency. Two, unemployment, this, that, cheating, whatever. That's why you have IPOB, you have this internal problems. So now two things we they talk about: kidnapping, banditry, and whatever. So that is the first plan of action. You do that. How do you feed that? Oga Konkozo talk about something, and I'm sure in the next few days, in Ago they take him attack us. It is so revolutionary. Make I talk him now. If I feel remember the name, now community participation and reorientation committees.
Okay.
He say it go be in the 8,809 wards, whatever, in Nigeria.
Okay.
Now, people go say, local government, they there. Blah, blah, blah. You understand? But he say, this committee, he go get, the person go head down, go be, now your own choice. You understand? Go be either reverend, pastor, cleric, imam, the most senior in the area.
In the area.
He say the party chairman of the main opposition go be member, not go be NNPP alone. You understand? So in some places, if it be PDP party chairman for that one, if it be APC party chairman for that one, etc., etc. Okay. This one. Now that committee, nine go feed them direct as president. Say the people way good for our town, for our village, where we know, where if we join military. Now this person.
All right.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, me, I'm not saying many things.
Yeah, you are getting the picture.
Because a lot of people they go talk say it's easy to just talk.
Yes.
When work start now, a different thing go to say because we don't see manifesto over and over. That's why this time around we really want to scrutinize everybody for you to talk what you want to do. Now, may we go on other vital parts we be say really they bother us, most in particular the youth, which is education. Yeah. Now, Kwanko also talk something inside the manifesto. He said go give free WAEC and JAMB. Those who want write WAEC and JAMB for Nigeria. Free to students. Now, we'll just go statistically 1.176 million Nigerians that now wrote JAM in this 2022. Yeah. Now, about 1.22 million Nigerians that now write WAEC in this same 2022. Maybe we just take as okay, the cost of JAM form is about 4,700 naira, which is approximately 5,000 naira. Now, that one will amount to like, give or take, make us say like 10 billion.
Exactly.
Now, where may are they come from? Make we leave politics, make we leave manifesto aside first. Yes. Make we talk more realistically. Yeah. How this plan want to improve the quality of education for Nigeria? Knowing fully well, say, JAMB and WAEC now, a certain time it they come. There is a process which will lead to JAMB and WAEC.
Yes.
How JAMB and WAEC free want to improve the quality of education?
Good. Education under Konkozo na investments, not expenditure. You they look them as expenditure. I understand your question. You they look them as expenditure. Most people nowadays then see JAM where then they accuse the person where they there of pilfering so billion. Yeah. They don't see them as revenue generating agency. That not be the way we see them. That education, you understand, from bottom to up, as you say, not be just JAM and WAEC. Now the thing where the resurgence of Nigeria go they based on. Now investments, make I jump. Why are Peking then they pay for go Ghana?
Sorry, I did talk about the process.
I know.
What leads to that jump?
You know, so I said, make I jump. I'll come back. It just came to me. Why?
Okay.
Now, because we not invest in our educational system, where go they make money for us? Now the process from, say, there are approximately 20 million Nigerians where they out of school.
Yes, out of school children.
Say, then go mop them up within 4 years. Then go mop them up. Give example of the one way in finance inside almost like desert side for Kanu or so. Say in the short, over 400 na enroll. Anyway, investment in infrastructure. We dey talk education now.
Yes, we dey talk education.
Investment, of course, in the teachers and everything.
Did they think of subsidizing?
They will do that. At the same time, the blueprint go tell you, say, then go create environment for private institutions too.
Yes.
Not be only government go do them.
Seen from the blueprint, yes.
You understand? You see, the one thing, unfortunately, time not there, and it's difficult to convince. But in convincing, you must also go back, as I always say. Brilliant. What do they call Kwankwaso in the north? They call him Mr. Education, Mr. Education, Mr. Education. You understand?
During the time as governor,
Yes.
statistically, what did he really do in terms of education?
He changed two universities. Kanu College Technical Education, then Northwest, whatever.
Yeah.
Then when we talk about training institute, you and I know. Say if we are talking about industrialization, not be only lawyer like me you need. You need technical people. When we talk about technical training institute, he do 22 or so for Kano. He show you in thinking, and as you know, an engineer, right? So that education, for their own side, the girl child, he buy new buses. They go carry only the girls from their house. The parents don't want to make them go school. They must go. Carry them. They take them go school. Give them uniform. Now you start all this free meal for school that time, for that level. Now, it now come. Say, okay, this na Kano money. If you be indigent, no matter. Any resident of Kano that time, we get first class, automatic that time. He sent over 3,000 of them outside the country for masters, for PhD.
Okay.
I'm telling you about the quantity
the amount
of whatever. Trained over 100 pilots for Jordan. Whatever. Most planes you enter now in Nigeria inside.
You talk about tertiary education.
Tertiary, yes.
Yeah, remember I say, he not to say he go build new schools. So he just
No,
to say
yes, that is the main thing.
Rehabilitate and
God bless
upgrade.
you.
Rehabilitate and upgrade.
The
Expanding to global competitiveness.
Thank you.
Now, we know the kind of situation we're in, and part of the reason where ASU go on strike, now part of this very rehabilitation.
Yeah.
Now, where you intend to get the money from, looking at our economic situation right now for Nigeria?
Good. We don't move from education to
Can I still the education we did?
Because the economy is still
Can I
affects.
still the education?
Still affect the education.
I
Government doesn't they not get
That's
money to
why
pay
I
ASU.
say good. I laugh.
He just come in.
I laugh because the conversation don't go from security to education. Now we go touch economy to show viewers that everything they
links. Everything they connected.
Everything they links. My brother, if you know how much then they carry out, now you be mathematician, my own maths is terrible. You understand? Over how many million barrels of crude oil they come up for this country a day? How many weeks ago now we don't see say pipe even day?
Yeah.
But then they take pipe am.
A 4-kilometer pipe. Yeah.
You understand? The bottom line, one, I'm talking about money.
Yes.
We must block the wastages. You not block the wastages, you don't cut the cost of governance, your government has failed. He can't do anything that he's saying he will do. And he ain't go do it.
So speaking about the cutting of the cost of governance, because that one's now one major issue we
Yes.
recently. How we want to achieve that one?
Make I give you just sample.
Process. Okay.
Sample. He talk am, not last night.
Okay.
When we dey launch blueprint. He talk am. When he talk am, I do like this. He say, when he dey Kano, he not take security vote.
Okay.
He refused it.
Okay.
And he talk am that day. I said, hey, we not say make you talk this one. He say, he not go take security vote.
Okay, so make you hold. We'll get caller on the line. We go like contribute. Okay, Buchi, good morning. Hello. Hello, Buchi.
Okay, Blau.
Okay, so yes, Buchi, try call us back. I beg, make we get your go ahead.
So that is just, presidency in your own place. But in talk about the public servants,
Okay.
because that's the main source. Make I tell you, my brother, when politician reach somewhere, chairman, local government or governor, he not go know where he want, he not go know quick, when he go put hand, if not thief. Now the civil servant, public servants, where they there go say, oh God, now like this, we they do am, this and that. If they're not there with your government, if you not reorientate them, if you not lead from the front, again, forget it.
Sir, okay. Since we talk about economy and how we go take raise money to achieve these things, where your principal have been talk, you've been talking about the oil sector. Since it's now one of the major source of income for the country. Now, according to your blueprint, they talk about empowering modular refineries. And as we can see, some of these modular refineries, based on the current administration, where they, the reason why some of them know they active, or most of them know they active, now because of regulation. They don't really trust how those systems will be regulated. So how una go one talk say una go do this? What's the process?
Now the willpower. When you say the process, if I begin tell you say now this then they do, go no say light don't enter. I'm not the Minister of Petroleum. You understand what I'm saying? But basically, waiting I know, be saying in that sector, one, the things that are not performing, get rid of them. You understand? Two, as we said, security, everything. Three, the regulation you need to put in place for all this modular refinery.
Yes.
The main problem for modular refinery now the feedstock. Me myself, as you see, so I don't try that business with some people because I get connections for Gambia, for Senegal. I get people, we want to do modular refinery. Where go the crude oil they come from? Than the biggest problem.
Okay, so let's say Buchi don't join us. We'll take Buchi. Buchi, good morning.
Good morning, my people.
All right, welcome, Buchi.
Good morning, Buchi.
Go ahead.
All right. I beg, I want to ask our guy one small question. Say, for this country, we don't believe in manifesto again because politicians can easily give us best manifestos, but at the end, they don't go fulfill them.
Okay.
So, what now I ask our Ghana, based on what happened for Ariwa gathering, in talk say, the candidate of the NNPP no go that gathering because he get some problem. He get problem with some of the organizers.
Yes.
So my question would be say, if he no fit go that occasion because of he get small problem with some few organizers, that one means say when we vote in as the president, if he get problem with some part of this country, say he never attend to them. Because maybe they don't vote for him or something like that. Say, he go fit treat some part of this country bad because he get problem with them. Since he don't attend that gathering because he get problem with few of the organizers. And my question is that.
Thank you, Buchi. Mr. Ladipo.
Yeah,
Thank you. I hear what's in the talk. Now, different thing, Buchi. Person vote for you. One cause on a Democrat. You vote, you not vote. You deserve. You are a Nigerian. You deserve the service of the government, and you shall get it. It's a different thing. If you go that place, okay, make I tell you, waiting happen with some of those people. Some of those people, they support one of the presidential candidates. And he get waiting, they won't take that thing do. Yes, what they.
That's why he not agree.
Right.
Wait.
Now,
There's another caller.
Sorry,
We'll take this person. Hello.
From Prince.
Oh, let's say Prince.
Oh,
Please
I'm
try
so
call
sorry.
us back from Kaduna. Make we hear your question.
I'm so
sir.
sorry.
Go ahead. No problem.
Now-
okay.
Monday. Sorry,
We'll
Black
take
Monday don't come back.
Yeah,
Hello,
good
Monday.
morning.
Yes,
Good morning.
I want to ask Barrister Ladipo Johnson question. All these things they are campaigning and talking, I hope few weeks to election, because the rumor we are hearing that they want to step down for APC. You people will not step down and support APC. Few weeks to election. I want you to answer the question. Thank you.
All right, Monday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Mr. Monday, we've answered it many times. Sorry, not pigeon. Mr. Monday, we don't answer many times. And really, it's not something I don't talk before. Say I'm not going to talk about them. Person we do 18 in they do. We come now. Do this 150 something page blueprint. He not go step down. The person when now they say one step down for APC, not be person where he rule us. Sorry, and people go answer me. Not be person.
What about the possibility of merging?
Merging, make I can't answer them properly.
We want to take
them
call first. When we finish with that,
Let me take this caller before you respond to that. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Joseph.
Well done, sir.
Yeah, we greet you. Oh, yeah, ask your question, sir.
Yeah. Sorry, I just want to greet Oga in the studio.
In they hear you.
You see, all these things when they talk now, we don't hear many of them from our Ogas there. At the end of the day, when they pass, that's still the same issue now with the face for the country. So me, I beg all of them, say, then when they get advantage, they sit down on the land table like this, they talk themselves. Maybe they try so that at least maybe they watch all these things, other countries where they close to Nigeria here, how Nigeria senior them, but they develop, they go. Our people will carry their children go put for Obodo Ibo, say, their children, made them go school for that side. They will leave the schools where they here. At the end of the time, they will be taught, say, my son go school for here, my son go like this. What happens for the schools where they in Nigeria? Why they not go develop waiting in Nigeria so that another person from another country now?
All right.
Thank you, Joseph.
May we take Miriam as she don't there on standby, so if you just measure the
Good morning. Good morning once again.
Good morning, Miriam.
Mr. Johnson, you're welcome.
Thank you, Miriam.
What has Musa Ibrahim Kwankwaso done to education in Kano State? I lived in Dala, and during Kwankwaso's reign, I was in Kano. I worked in one of the places in Nasarawa, Kano. So I know when he was in his regime, what has he done to education in Kano? If I am to quote, and you can go and verify and make your investigations, one of the poorest educational states in Nigeria is actually Kano State. It is only in Kano you will see little children hawking, you will see Almajiri, you will see a lot of things. Even when Governor Jonathan gave them that Almajiri school, they did not put it in place. They did not make use of it. What is he going to do in education? Not about JAM. What are we going to do with that? We can pay for our children's JAM and WAEC. That is not the issue. And what do you, Oga Johnson, do you believe in fairness and equity? I am from the North, and the North has spent 11 years. The South has spent, I think, 8 years or so. Why not give other people chance? It is not about this thing. We know it doesn't mean that there are no competent people in other parts of the country. This is not his time.
Thank you very much, Miriam, for your
Thank you, Miriam.
All right.
And I'm going to remind me.
Yes.
The bottom line is this, Miriam, the calculation, Buhari 8 years, Yadwa 2 years, 10 years. Obasanjo 8 years, Jonathan 6 years. How many years? 14.
12.
14.
Okay, yes, 14 years.
14 years. So North day on 10, South day on 14. I'm surprised she's saying this. Not everyone feel like you for your states. But the calculation is simple. You give it back to the South for another 8 years or 4 years, the South goes to 20-something. That is the argument of the politicians in the North. That is, sorry, I'm speaking English again.
No, it's okay.
Sorry,
It's okay.
that's not the argument of the politicians for North. So that is why, apart from which I don't talk on before, Mariam, it not be about whatever or whatever. If we want to be fair, we go say Igbo never rule now.
Okay,
and if we want to be fair, we go say Hausa to never rule. Kwankwaso na Hausa, not be Fulani.
Okay, sir.
Do you understand? If that is what she wants to say.
Let me take a caller. We'll just take this final caller because of time. Hello, Chibike.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, Chibike, quickly with your question.
Good morning.
We greet you, sir.
Hello?
Go on, we hear you,
Yes, go ahead.
we
We hear you.
Hello, Chibike.
Oh,
You be like saying they listen to himself for wait.
You be the response to response.
Yeah.
Briefly, we'll
Just
give you
briefly in a few seconds because we need to go because of time.
Just wrap up your thoughts.
Yes,
okay. Bottom line, make everybody get them now. In a go Google, Kwankwaso, education, Kanu. Everything Mariam has said is totally wrong.
All right.
Now, the other people too, they spoke different things.
No,
anyway, there's no time.
it's fine because
but the bottom line, we have 3 months, three months roughly, where we go bring our message to Nigerians.
All right.
And the taste of the pudding is in the eating. The one way that man say, everybody, they talk, now the same. Make it go look, waiting each person don't do.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Ladipo Johnson, when the talk person for the Kwankwaso NNPC Presidential Campaign Council. I want to say a big thank you for your time what you give us. And now for you, we'll go for wrap them up because of time. But I believe so we'll get them again on top of the studio as time they go. So that they can tell us more. But for now, we won't enter the next segment when it be say, Buchigo can tell us things where they share for the world of sport. Not go anywhere because we will come back.